Hello and welcome everyone to this morning's Daily Market Report, brought to you on behalf of CommunityFT for CommunityFT members, in which, guys, we're going to take a look at some potential movements to come over the next 24 hours. But before we do that, if we can quickly embrace a risk warning. So familiarise yourselves, guys, with the information in front. Engage as much as you can so that hereafter any decisions you make in your trading are of a fully informed nature. Okay, on the cards for us this morning, guys, let's take a look at some economies. We'll take a look at the Canadian dollar, and let's also take a look at some commodities, and we'll have a look at oil for the same, okay? So going to shift back to the Canadian dollar, guys. So this is the daily chart of US dollar versus Canadian dollar. Now, what's obvious, I guess, to the trained eye is the weakening of the Canadian dollar over the given period of time, coupled or parallel with the strengthening of the US dollar. But what's really of interest to us, guys, okay, is how we can capitalize on those movements, how we can capitalize on that shift in value, which is the essence of trading, okay? And a couple of ways to do that, guys, or a couple of approaches. There's fundamental and there's technical. Here at CommunityFT, we're purely technical when, I guess, is warranted and when it would otherwise be foolish not to be, with regard to trading capital markets and looking at price movements therein. So what we can say in this example, guys, is the 100-day EMA, or 55-day EMA actually in this case, seems to interact with the market quite well in that it shows the market's support and resistance. So it can signal to us some short entry points, just like it did here in this case, some long entry points, just like it did here in this case. But that's not always going to be accurate. So what the very prudent trader might do is use a stochastic oscillator to hedge positions along the way. In other words, to capitalize on the small formations or secondary trends or zigzagging pattern, okay, that often occurs in the market, or whipsawing as it's also known as, in the overall trend. And that might be a way to capitalize on both sides of the outcome. Okay, let's take a look at crude oil now, and I'm going to just take away those lines because I want to go through them with you again. Not a lot has been happening in crude oil over the last given week or two, okay? But over the last year, for us guys using our strategy, which is the Ultimate Traders Program, we've capitalized on crude oil to the tune of about 10 to 15%, okay? So it's been highly profitable for us. Now, in terms of trends today, okay, let's see what some classical technical analysis techniques can show us. So what I'm just showing you here, guys, is a little bit of support on the market, okay? So we have support around this level, and we have resistance then around this level. But the resistance itself isn't linear, okay? It's actually changing with time, okay? And what we're noticing here is, and let me just get this in as well, we're noticing here, okay, that what actually is being revealed to us is a descending triangle. Now, a descending triangle is of interest to us because it can show the key resistance levels and the key support levels in the market, which when the market often breaks below or above and then closes above or below, we can often be in store for a movement, or that can be indicative of where the price is to go if we're trading based on priced action. Now, that alone might not be enough, and we might wait till we get to the apex where a lot of tension might arise, but we could use confirmation, okay, with a 100-day EMA, the 100-day EMA in this case, and the commodity channel index for a 100-day period to see what actually is happening and see what both those indicators signal when that time arises. So, guys, we hope that's been of help. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch. We welcome all inquiries. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, and keep learning.